What is going on, my friends? Vitai Dubin is here and welcome back to another episode of Today's in Crypto Show. The crypto markets got a pretty big rejection, just like I pointed out a couple days ago. We have a pretty big chance of being rejected from those levels of $25,000. Also pointing out this 12 years worth of logarithmic growth curves. Once we broke it to the downside, now we are facing this as a rejection point, and rejected we did, right? Look at this weekly candle rejection from this point. So that's something I warn you is right now. Of course, the question is whether right now we are going to go much lower, or it is a good time to get in right now. So let's discuss. Smash up the likes and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it going, guys. We have right now minus 8% correction in the total cryptocurrency market prices. If both Bitcoin and Ethereum dumped today about 8.8%, of course, looking at the broader crypto market that has posted a double-digit losses. Dogecoin minus 14%, Polkadot minus 11%, Polygon minus 12.7% right now. So we are seeing some bigger rejection, of course, from the top two coins. Now looking again at Bitcoin and where we are right now, we are facing this massive bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, which, to be honest with you, does not look very bullish at all at the moment. Of course, we have 2 days and 9 hours to close this week, and it'll be awesome that we close it above the $23,000. But the way that things are looking right now, we face the rejection, and like I said, with this one, this is a bearish divergence that I spotted a couple days ago, with the prices going up slightly while the RSI going down slightly, and this bearish divergence unfortunately played out to exactly as it should to the downside, right? So looking at where we are right now, we face the rejection and we are testing right now this next very important level of support, which is $21,600, and currently we've broken even that level at the moment. But of course, in 8 hours and 36 minutes from now, the daily candle will close, and if it will close above, it doesn't mean that we will break this level of support, but it's an important one. If we do break the $21,600 level, then the next level might get back to the channel of this between $19,400 and $21,600, right? That'll be the next channel, but we are not there yet. We'll need to see and be patient whether or not the bulls are going to step in right now and defend this $21,500 level. So all eyes right now on this. Ethereum also, it has broken this trend line, as you can see right here, and currently facing a downward pressure, falling from $2,000. And I warn you guys, I told you guys, $2,000 a psychological point for Ethereum. This bear market rally, as a lot of people call it, you know, it might have good profit taking area. If you've been buying some Ethereum at the $1,500 or the $1,000, it will be a great area to take some profit on Ethereum for the 2,000, because the risks of a big rejection from the $2,000 were just pretty high, because we were pretty much overbought on all the indicators, on the 4 hour, on the daily. We were overbought territory, yeah. So because of that reason, we are in a bear market still. Don't forget it. We are not in a bull market. And when we are on the daily overbought, that's a pretty big warning sign to take some profits or to entertain a shorting position. And we fell right now approximately 17% for Ethereum, and currently we broke this support of $1,730, and of course we'll see how the day is going to end, but things are not looking pretty bullish right now for Ethereum, printing this massive candle on the daily right now, which indicates we might go even lower for Ethereum, might even retest this next area of around $1,600 for Ethereum at the immediate short term. Regarding the bullish scenarios, guys, I am incredibly bullish for the long term of the Ethereum proof of stake merging, and on what can happen once this proof of stake Ethereum becomes a deflationary asset. More institutional investors are going to pile in to Ethereum, and all of the good stuff that will come from reducing the supply of Ethereum, and essentially 90% less issuance and more burning for Ethereum will make it amazing. The next bull market, it can even flip Bitcoin. But in immediate short term, this is where we are right now. We are facing the last 24 hours more than $500 million in liquidations, mostly from the longs positions that were incredibly bullish for Bitcoin. The over 157,000 traders lost over $203 million, followed by Ether traders $114 million, and the Bitcoin futures contracts long liquidations have reached its 8-month high. Okay, so what does it mean? The market was very excited, was very bullish, and bam, it got rejected. And most people were not expected this type of rejection to the downside, and hence all of these liquidations. But if we listen into what the richest man in crypto is saying, the Binance, of course, CEO, CZ, he says they want to buy cheap, not financial advice. And who does he refer to? They want to buy cheap. That is, of course, BlackRock and the big institutional players who have trillions and trillions of dollars under management. They want you to sell. They want to scoop up and buy Bitcoin cheaply, to buy Ethereum cheaply, and because of that, the prices are getting lower. So do not get confused about that. We are not going to see those prices forever at these levels, and I do believe Ethereum at some point in time, not in a distant future, is going to overtake the $2,000 mark, and is going to continue moving higher towards the $2,500. And ultimately, in a bull market, it has the potential to go way above $10,000 for one Ethereum, closer to the next bull market's highs. Yeah, so keep that in mind as a long-term holder and investor. You should be incredibly bullish, and dollar cost average getting more Ethereum when you see it cheaper. Just like you had an amazing opportunities to buy some Ethereum at $1,000 to $1,000 to $1,200 level, was all amazing buying opportunities for Ethereum that a lot of people didn't take advantage of, because they thought we will go much lower. And that's the problem with this mentality of thinking prices will go lower, because they might never will go lower. Yeah, and essentially you'll miss out on some of the greatest opportunities to scoop up cheap coins. Yeah, what's else in the news? We have the on-chain college pointing out the Bitcoin balance on exchanges continues its macro decline since March 2020. This is different from the past and prior bear markets where the balance was increasing, something to keep an eye on over the next few years. So that's really amazing scenario, as less and less Bitcoins are actually on the market, on the open market, on the exchanges. The whales are scooping up the Bitcoin and putting them in their vaults. Here are the top 10 events in Ethereum in the past 24 hours. We do have a confirmation about the merge to proof of stake. It's coming in about 28 days from now, on September the 15th, which is incredibly bullish. We have the CME group launching Ethereum options also in September, and Yuga Labs, which created the NFT collection the CryptoPunks announced it will only recognize NFTs on the Ethereum proof of stake chain after the merge and not any other chains. Coinbase wallet users can now bridge between Ethereum and Polygon. Yeah, and we have Gemini staking being introduced to announce it to allow Ethereum staking. Yeah, and Australian largest convenience store OTR now allows customers to purchase with Ethereum. All right, and as Coinbase CEO said, if we were to be pressured by regulators to, because they'll be one of the largest, the third largest validator on the network, you can see it right here on this chart. If they were to become pressured by the regulators about the transactions on Ethereum blockchain to kind of do something with them or hold it, if they were pressured like this way, they would rather not be a validator and discontinue the staking. So they're very supportive of Ethereum, Coinbase. And another great news, Ethereum name creation doubles in just 4 months, going to 2 million. It took many years to go from 1 million. In fact, it took 5 years to get to 1 million names registered as an ENS domain account. And it took 3.5 months to get to 2 million names, doubling, and we are just getting started. So that's amazing, amazing news. Not so good news coming from Canada this time, as Ontario crypto exchanges imposing a 30,000 Canadian dollar annual limit on altcoin buys. This pretty sucks. This actually means that if you live in Canada, you cannot buy more than $30,000 Canadian dollars, yeah, other coins rather than Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. So that's kind of sucks for you if you are a Canadian. It sucks for the crypto industry as a whole, those kind of limitation, in the name, of course, of protecting the investors. And Ethereum Foundation makes it clear the merge will not improve fees and throughput, at least in the short term. It's going to be still high fees on the Ethereum blockchain, which means when the full sharding will come in place, when the full Ethereum 2.0 will come, which will be maybe in a year and a half from now, that's when the big improvement is going to really happen with the fees, right? Until then, and that's about time we'll start to get on another bullish scenario. Until that time, we might see sell the news in Ethereum event with this proof of stake, and it's don't expect Ethereum to all of a sudden pump like crazy following the proof of stake with that. And according to the billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried, the most underrated token or coin, he said, is actually Solana, and they've been facing a lot of exploits and outages in their blockchain. He thinks that it's the most underrated coin. Actually, I don't know why he calls Solana a token. I don't know. But in my opinion, the most underrated coin right now, if you ask me, is actually Ultron. Ultron blockchain has launched on the 1st of June, and the DEX is live from the 4th of August. And currently, you can see the price of 1 ULX is about 2.9 cents. So this is, in my opinion, pretty underrated based on where this blockchain is going, following the initial price of 1 cent. So not too late to get these coins, in my opinion. Not financial advice, and stake those and get those earnings from this coin with an NFT for a 5 years worth of reward. So that's what I think is the most undervalued right now in the entire marketplace, with a potential to go 100x from here. So that's what I want to share with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed those short videos. Stay up to date with the crypto market. I wish you an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys in